There is a moment just before the world fully wakes when the Amalfi coast belongs entirely to silence. The sky shifts from deep indigo to a warm, trembling gold, and the first rays of sunlight begin to pour over the limestone cliffs like liquid honey. This is sunrise on one of the most breathtaking stretches of coastline on the planet, and nothing you have ever seen on a screen truly prepares you for the feeling of standing there, watching it unfold in real time. The air carries the faint scent of salt and blossoming flowers, and the only sounds are the distant lapping of waves far below and the occasional cry of a seabird riding the morning thermals. Italy has no shortage of stunning landscapes, but the Amalfi Coast holds a particular kind of magic that feels almost cinematic, as though the entire scene has been carefully composed by someone who understood exactly how beauty is supposed to move a person. What makes this coastline so visually extraordinary is the way human architecture and natural geography have merged over centuries into something that looks almost impossible. Colorful Mediterranean houses in shades of terracotta, lemon yellow, dusty rose, and ocean blue cling to near vertical cliffs stacked one above the other in a cascading arrangement that defies logic and delights the eye. Narrow staircases wind between buildings, flowering vines spill over whitewashed walls, and tiny balconies jut out over sheer drops to the sea hundreds of meters below. The bougainvillea is particularly stunning at this hour, its vivid magenta and violet blooms catching the soft golden light and glowing like something from a painting. Every angle offers a new composition, a new reason to stop and simply stare. The villages of Positano, Ravello, and Amalfi itself each carry their own distinct personality, yet together they form a visual symphony that has inspired artists, writers, and travelers for generations. Far below the cliffside villages, the Tyrrhenian Sea stretches out in an almost unreal shade of blue, shifting between turquoise near the rocky shores and deep sapphire further out toward the horizon. At sunrise, the water catches the light in thousands of tiny reflections, turning the surface into something that resembles scattered diamonds. Luxurious yachts rest at anchor in the calm morning waters, their white hulls gleaming against the vivid blue, their presence adding a sense of timeless elegance to the scene. These vessels have been a fixture of this coastline for decades, attracting the world's most discerning travelers who come here not just for comfort, but for the privilege of waking up to a view that simply cannot be replicated anywhere else on Earth. The combination of the sparkling sea, the anchored yachts, and the dramatic cliffs rising above creates a layered visual depth that photographers and filmmakers have chased for years, always finding new ways to capture what ultimately resists full capture. What separates the Amalfi Coast from other beautiful destinations is not any single element, but the way every element works together. The cinematic clouds that drift slowly above the cliffs in the early morning hours added dimension and drama to the sky. Their soft edges lit from beneath by the rising sun in shades of peach, amber, and pale lavender. The ultra-realistic clarity of the light at this hour, what photographers call the golden hour, renders every surface with a warmth and texture that feels almost three-dimensional. The stone walls of ancient buildings, the glossy petals of bougainvillea, the rippled surface of the sea, all of it appears sharper, richer, and more alive than at any other time of day. This is a place that rewards those who rise early, who choose discomfort over convenience, who are willing to stand at the edge of something vast and simply be present in it. The Amalfi Coast at sunrise is not merely a destination, it is an experience that settles somewhere deep inside you and refuses to leave. A memory that continues to glow long after you have returned to ordinary life and ordinary light.